A towering New Jersey giant demolished earlier this year, but Kingda Ka lives on in Texas.
In Texas? Dan Bowens, Texas?
All your exes are in Texas, right?
Well, at least one of them, yes.
This is an ex, no matter what. Are you guys roller coaster people? Or
I used to be when I was younger.
I agree with that.
Yeah.
That is one thing I agree with, but so many people love the Kingda Ka roller coaster down at Six Flags Great Adventure. So long live the king. The Kingda Ka roller coaster, that is what was once the world's tallest and fastest roller coaster, is rolling again. Sort of. Take a look.
The reveal. That's it for the water.
All right, there it is, an exclusive look at what's next for the legendary roller coaster from Great Adventure. This is Operation Teal Team 6, named after Kingda Ka's teal-colored lead car and section of launch track. The iconic ride will skip the scrapyard and be preserved at the National Roller Coaster Museum. Did you know there was a National Roller Coaster Museum? Who knew?
No.
Down in Texas, with the help of donations from thrill-riding fans all across the country, 3 friends who are roller coaster enthusiasts, Darius Jones and father and son Phil and Colin Petrignani. They're driving it from Jackson, New Jersey on a 25-foot box truck all the way down to West Texas, where the museum is located. I spoke to them after they got it all loaded up. Take a listen.
They're really focused on bringing this heritage of roller coasters to the world for people to come visit, especially the U.S. ones that we're tearing down, so that you can see that history, especially a coaster like Kingda Ka that was a record setter.
And it was a record setter. So many people watching live from Sky Fox and all across the country as the Kingda Ka was demolished in a dramatic implosion at Six Flags down in Jackson, New Jersey. The 456-foot structure came down in just a few seconds. It will be replaced by a brand new ride opening in 2026. We don't know what that is yet. Still kind of a mystery. But for thousands of people who brave the ride, preserving a piece of it is pretty important.
This can't be the end of the story. So when I saw this was going to happen, I was like, you know, that would be a really good way to like close the chapter on Kingda Ka and just finish the story.
This is the train that was just most recently redone. That's why that paint job looks so nice and fresh. And the park was kind enough to give the National Roller Coaster Museum the best example of what Kingda Ka's trains were.
I'm going to be honest with you guys. I wasn't brave enough to ride it, but look what we have here. Oh. Somebody got strapped in when it was debuted all those years ago.
Really?
I think I see other people I know.
Who's that? I think that's Mike Woods.
Mike Woods.
So that's like
strap it in.
one of the first rides of it?
Yeah, it was one of the first rides, and that's what it looked like from the cockpit, if you will, the front seat.
You're right up in front.
Yes, and you're getting ready to blast off, so to speak. And this is right before, I mean, you're like launched
Whoa,
into
look
that
at
thing.
Moses.
Robert Moses, back in the day. Look at that face. Oh my goodness. Look at, oh my
the
goodness.
thing with this,
So let me ask you something. It was a scary ride, right?
It was yeah.
because the thing with this one, it didn't like click, 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 click.
No,
They
launched you.
So why did they get rid of it then?
you know, some had to do with maintenance. Great Adventure was kind of like a little bit, you know, cagey
wanna
about
say?
exactly why. But we know that there's going to be a new one that's going to eventually be there. But I know a couple people. I wasn't one of them, but a couple people who went specifically to ride it because they knew, they heard it was kind of last minute, just to ride it in the last couple days.
And that's what I wanted to. It was 0 to 100 in 4 seconds.
What?
No, this is before the time of like an electric vehicle. I know it's like a rocket propulsion, and then boom, you start going straight up in the air before you start making that.
I was going to say, what's the downward ride like?
That was exciting as well, but that's a little more gradual. It doesn't just like shoot you up.
So did you bring like a change of clothes with you?
You know what? As a matter of fact, I'm a tough guy. I'm not as scared of these things.
I've been on the cyclone in Coney Island
listen,
with you.
after I ate hot dogs, so there you go.
Well, you'd lose the contest to Joey Chestnut.
That's for sure.
So where is this museum in West Texas?
It's down in West Texas, Plainview, Texas.
Okay.
Plainview, West Texas. So I checked with them this morning, Darius and the crew, Phil and Colin. They're actually in Missouri. So they're kind of on their way. They're heading down there. They're on track. They're going to make it there on Thursday. And I didn't know there was a roller coaster museum, Hall of Fame, so to speak.
Can we get you on whatever the new roller coaster is? You know,
The Flash. The Flash is the new one.
Okay.
You
think you'll do it? Come on.
Give
I'll
me
go
a
with
go.
you.
Can I leave early? Can I leave at like 6 and get down there?
That's not the way it works on Fox.
That's true. I have to go down after. I just wanted to mention this one thing. You can follow the journey. They're posting as they go along on Instagram. Hollywood Studios and Coaster Jones. Coaster_Jones _ for both of those. That's on Instagram. You can check out what they're doing. It's pretty fun.
Let's go.
Oh, thanks for sharing. I like that.
got it.
That was fun.
Yeah.
Good times. Come on.